Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this show would be a lot quieter than what it is. And I want to thank all you guys for all the wonderful comments and everything else, even you trolls, because I know we've got Eagles, Giants, and Redskin fans that watch this just like they're supporting their own team. And that's okay, because we welcome everybody in here. I may not agree with you, but I would love to debate you and see who's really right, because we all can agree on one thing, and that is that football is the greatest sport in the world. Okay, so Cowboys are off today. OTAs are in the bag for this week. They start out again on Monday for 3 more days until then we have mini camp in the middle of the month. But one thing that seems to be lost in the mix is that Damontre Moore, and I'm going to change his name. I'm going to give him a nickname. We're going to call him Damontre Moore Stew. Or maybe we ought to just call it Dirty Moore Stew. Because he has actually been taking first team reps over Taco. So could it be that we're going to have Stew Sundays instead of Taco Sundays? But this is what I really and truly love. Because football is so unpredictable. You can have a guy who's studied every single thing about football be completely wrong. Because football's unpredictable. Because do you think Charles Haley would have been a 4th round draft pick if people knew that he was going to get over 100 sacks and 5 Super Bowl rings? No. People missed it. Do you think that there's 31 teams that wish they had drafted Dak Prescott right now? No, they missed it. So for all we know, maybe Moore, when he was playing with the Giants, wasn't in the right system or the right coaching staff, or maybe just didn't have the right opportunities. But right now, he's playing really well. Now back to the nicknames. You guys know I'm old. I am way old. And I don't think of it as a downer. I think of it as a blessing, because I got to see the Dallas Cowboys win every one of their Super Bowls. In fact, I have seen every Super Bowl that they played in. Not live. I mean, not in person, I should say, but watching it on television. You know, I remember when the Dallas Cowboys were the team that just couldn't win the big one, lost to the Colts in the Super Bowl until Roger Staubach won them. But the thing that was great about back in the day was there was a name for everything. Because there was a free agency, guys were always with the same team forever. You know, so if you were a Dallas Cowboy, you were a Dallas Cowboy. If you were a Washington Redskin, you were a Washington Redskin. And they truly hated each other. But the names were always great because you had Ed Too Tall Jones, the beautiful Harvey Martin, Hollywood Henderson, Bob Bullet Hayes. You know, everybody had a nickname. And I miss that so much. I mean, and it wasn't just the Cowboys, because you had the Philadelphia Eagles had Concrete Charlie. Now, it wasn't because when he hit people it was like a concrete truck. It was because he actually worked concrete in the off season. Just like Night Train Lane, it wasn't that he hit you like a night train. It was he didn't like to fly, so he always took a night train to the games. So that's why I like Taco Sunday. And we've got Damontre Moore Stew. And I'm hoping we develop nicknames for all of these guys, because that's when the fan really gets involved, you know, when you can put those nicknames together, you get excited about it. You know, you start wearing the taco hats to the game, or maybe you got your bowl of stew that's hat or whatever. Those things are what makes football so great. You know, as crazy as it is for me to show up with Jobu, hey, that's just my little calling card. It's unique to me, you know, and I love that about football. So when you start looking at our guys on our team, start thinking about those nicknames that you'd like to start calling these guys. And let's start working it. And if we say it enough, that stuff will catch fire. So I will see you guys tonight 9 o'clock, we'll talk about more of Deantre Moore taking first-team reps from Taco, as well as some of these other guys like DeMarcus Lawrence, who is now hungry and he's thinking about his future right now, where last year was a complete disappointment. He's trying to turn everything around. So we'll be talking about everything that is the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. And I'll see you tonight.